Today's journey takes me to the overseas French territory of New Caledonia. It's a short 2-hour flight from Brisbane with the national carrier Aircalin, a boutique airline operating modern A330neo and A320neo aircraft. I'll be flying both types as I travel the capital, Noumea, and back. I'm here at my home port of Brisbane. I'm KT, and my hobby is trying out different airlines and aircraft type and sharing my experience with you. For those who are new to the channel, welcome aboard, and a big thank you to my returning viewers and subscribers. Really appreciate your support. Stick around because today I'm reviewing Aircalin, the airline from New Caledonia. New Caledonia is located just east of Brisbane and flying time is around 2 hours. I'm really excited for this trip. It's my first time visiting New Caledonia and also my first time flying with Aircalin. What makes it even better is that I get to try out the wide-body A330neo, which is the first for me too. Let's see what the experience is like. This is the arrival of my aircraft operating as SB150 from Noumea. It's an A330neo delivered to Aircalin back in 2019. Tonight's flight departs Brisbane at 8 p.m. and arrives into Noumea around 11 p.m. local time. They're 1 hour ahead over there. Aircalin operates a really small fleet, just 4 aircraft in total, made up of 2 A330neos and 2 A320neos. Both types are used on the Brisbane route. On my return leg from Noumea, I'll be flying on the A320neo, so I get to show you the difference between the two. For a small airline, Aircalin actually has a pretty extensive network. Apart from Brisbane, they also fly to Sydney and Auckland, as well as major Asian cities like Tokyo, Singapore, and Bangkok. Their longest route is to Paris, France, via Bangkok, which only started recently. And they're set to expand even further on the long-haul routes, with an order for 2 A350-900s expected to join the fleet in 2026. It's an exciting move for a small airline like Aircalin as they grow their international network. I got a free upgrade to the exit row, so I'm expecting some pretty decent legroom on this flight. This is my seat, 28H, exit row with amazing legroom. Probably the best seat you can get in economy on this plane. And the best part, no neighbors. The seats are pretty decent and well padded, though a bit on the tight side when it comes to width. The seating layout on this A330neo is in a 242 configuration. Altogether, the aircraft has 291 seats, 26 in business class, 21 in premium economy, and 244 in economy class. The seats also come with the usual reading lights and individual air vents that you can adjust to your liking. The entertainment system had a mix of French and English movie to choose from. Dinner was a cold sandwich served with cheese, cracker, and a selection of drinks. Of course, gotta do the customary loo review. It's a bit on the small side, but well equipped. There's a charging port for electric devices, water cup, and even a baby changing table. The 2 hour went pretty fast and will be touching down in Noumea shortly. Welcome to La Tontuta Airport, the main international airport of New Caledonia. It is located about 50 kilometers northwest of Noumea. There's also a second airport, Majentur, which is much closer to the city and mainly handles domestic flights. At the other gate, you can spot Aircalin's sister A330neo, which just arrived from Singapore as flight SB741. The drive to Noumea takes around 40 minutes. Since it's midnight, the only option is a shared shuttle to the city center, which costs around 3,200 Pacific francs, roughly 40 Australian dollars. A taxi or private transfer, though, will set you back around 160 Australian dollars. This is my hotel, the Hilton Noumea. I'll be staying here for the weekend before heading back. For now, I'm gonna get some sleep and rest up for tomorrow. What a perfect day here at Nsivata Bay in Noumea. Just enjoying a nice stroll along the waterfront before I head to the airport. My shuttle just arrived here at the hotel, taking me to the airport for my afternoon flight to Brisbane. And here we are back at La Tontuta Airport after a nice 45 minutes drive from the hotel. My flight's actually the last departure for today. The next one is to Wallis Island tomorrow morning at 8:45, though there are still a few arrivals coming in later tonight. That was quick and hassle-free getting through security and immigration. Now I'm on the air side. For a small airport, it definitely got some style. This is my aircraft, an A320neo just arriving from Auckland as SB411. This A320neo is relatively new, just 1.9 years old, delivered to Aircalin in December of 2023. Today's flight is SB150, scheduled to depart at 4:20 p.m. and arrive into Brisbane at 6:20 p.m. The seating looks really nice, and there's a big seatback screen to enjoy some entertainment for this flight. And we're all set and ready for takeoff. Enjoy this takeoff from runway 29 here at La Tontuta Airport as we begin our return flight back to Brisbane. The entertainment system looks quite similar to the one on the A330neo, and there's even an onboard camera feature, which I always enjoy watching. We started off with a drink service, followed by a hot meal, beef with rice, served with a bread roll, and a Kit Kat bar for dessert. There are 2 toilets at the back for economy, clean and decent in size, pretty standard for a single-aisle aircraft. Just like that, we started our descent into Brisbane, wrapping up this short 2-hour flight from Noumea. As we're about to land, here's my overall experience flying with Aircalin. Overall, it's been a positive one. Modern aircraft, comfy seats, and a decent legroom. The meal quality, though, was a bit mixed. On the outbound flight from Brisbane, it was just a cold sandwich, which was pretty bland, but the return leg had a hot meal that was actually quite tasty. The crew were friendly and welcoming, offering a standard economy service. Entertainment was okay, but the onboard Wi-Fi didn't work for me. Would I fly with them again? Yes, if the airfare is at the right price. Here's my rating for both flights. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next trip.